Hey guys, welcome to the 109th C# tutorial that I'm making for the new Boston. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to read XML. And in case you don't know what XML is, it's basically just a way of storing data. And it's very similar to the tree view. So this people, that's a node right there. And inside of this people node, we have a person node. And then inside of this person node, we have a name node for storing the person's name, an age node for storing the person's age, and an email node for storing the person's email. And in order to create a new node, you just basically put a less than sign, the name of the node, and then following that, put a greater than sign. And then when you want to finish that node off, you just want to put a / inside of the node, and then just have the same name. So this people node, we can just tell it ends right there because there's the / and the people. So it's just the same name as this. So then inside of this people node right here, we have a person node. We have one for their name inside of the person node. We have the person's age, and we have also the person's email stored. And this is a very common way of storing data. Alright, so in the program that I'm using right now, it's called Notepad++. It's great for writing XML or pretty much any language. So in order to download that, just go on Google and just type in Notepad++. Go to the first link here, go to the download tab, and then just click this installer right here. You may see a different version. That's okay. This is just the most up-to-date version at the time of me making this tutorial. But just download the latest version. It really doesn't matter. They're pretty similar. And yeah, just click this link to download it. Alright, so once you have that, just write an XML file that looks similar to this one. So the first thing that we're going to be doing is reading XML. So our goal is to just read the person's name right here. So to get started, just go ahead and double click on a button. Make sure you have an open file dialog and an if statement checking to see if the user actually selects a file using the open file dialog. We're just going to create a filter here so that they can only open up XML files. Filter XML. Alright, so now they can only open up XML files, so just make it a lot easier on us. You're also going to need to be using the system.xml namespace because all of the classes handling XML is inside of this XML namespace. So the first thing that we're going to want to do is create a new instance of the XML document class. So it's going to say XML document. I'll just call it xdoc, and we'll set it equal to a new XML document class. In order to load our document, or in order to load our XML file, we're going to need to be using the XML or the load method inside of the XML document class. So we're just going to say xdoc, which is the name of our instance of the XML document class. Use the dot operator to get to that load method. And inside of here, we're just going to pass as a parameter the location of the file. And this can either be a path to it on your computer or a URL. We're first going to be having it be a path on our computer. So we're just going to have it read whatever file that we open in the open file dialog. The file name. Alright. And now in order to read it, we're just going to say xdoc.select single node. So we would just want it to select this name node right here. So we can't just put name right here. We have to tell it how to get to this name node. So we're going to have to put people/person/name, and then we can get to this name node. So right here, we're just going to have to pass the path to that node. So we're first going to say people / and yeah, you do use a / person/name. And then we're just going to want to use the inner text property to get this text right here inside of this name node. And we're just going to have that be displayed in a message box. Alright, so now when we debug here and click this button, we should get a message box, or actually no, we should get an open file dialog. And we just got to open that people. Yep, we get Adam. Perfect. It read the name because we gave it the correct path. And if we wanted to get the person's age or something, we're just going to change this to age because age node is also inside of the person node. So we can just put age right there, and we should get 15, because it says 15 right there. Open that XML file. Yep, 15. Perfect. So that's it for this tutorial. So see you guys.